And we're live. Hey everybody. Running a few minutes late. I had to restart my computer. My overhead camera decided it didn't want to work anymore, so I had to restart the computer in order for it to get working. But that is okay. Nobody's ever here for the first few seconds anyway, so just bringing up all my references and everything I need to get started. There's a good chance I'm not going to go for the full hour tonight. I've got 3 images I need to work on, and I may or may not get to them, or they may end up being very quick. So there's a chance I'll just wrap them up and then be done. Oh, I do have to work in the morning. I have to be at work at 4 a.m., so my butt needs to go to bed eventually. Hey man, what's up? Jason texted me earlier, said he was running errands and he may not be able to make the stream, and I said, "Oh, good. That means we're gonna make fun of you because you're not here." But let me get my other reference done and ready to go. And I had a... There we go. That's what I need. Oh, we're having a day, having a day. I know nobody cares, but I had to take my dog to the vet today. His absolute worst place to go. He thinks it's cruel and unusual punishment to have to go to the vet's office, but he needed to see the vet, and oh, I was getting ready to... Alright. Okay. Oh. I have 3 panels I need to work on, but I may only get to 2 of them tonight. This one's just a small one. It'll be a quick one. This is the foreground for the one that we did yesterday to this image. It shows our new little hero climbing up this rock, little cliff type thing, and digitally it'll be placed right smack in front of, so the dragon is looming over him as he's walking up towards him. So that's what's going to happen here. And then there's a close-up of him raising the rock above his head, which I'm not going to go too much into the story detail, but it's actually from earlier. This thing is from earlier in the story. It's actually a scale from the Gorgon, so it's actually mirrored on one side and has special properties, which we'll find out for shortly. But you know, it really stinks as I was working on the layouts for the next few pages, and I was working on 73, 72, 73, 74, and 75, and I realized there would be a really great double-page spread in there, but I screwed up story-wise, and it would have started on the wrong page number, so I'm not going to do the double-page spread. It'll just be a partial splash, which is actually what I'll be working on Friday night at 7:30, is the next 2-page, or not 2-panel splash. But oh, I need to get my reference really quick. This is the character that I'm drawing, really small. Once again, he doesn't have a name yet, but he's important to the story. Alright. This is actually just a little there's not much to this one. So this should actually go pretty easy. I had planned, there's a, in the next page, there was supposed to be this really dramatic moment where this character is on his hands, he's on his knees, and he's got this thing in front of him, and he's supposed to look like completely exhausted, like, and I thought that'd be a really great scene to draw. The only problem is you miss out on what actually happens. So I changed up the way the page is going to look so that you actually see what happens, and then you see his exhaustion. And that is going to happen in the next page. So, you know, sometimes I know what I'm doing. Sometimes you ask Avery or Mike and they'll tell you, no, he does not. He doesn't have a clue of what he's doing. And sometimes that's absolutely right. Let's see here. Yeah, this particular piece of this is going to be very, very simple. There's not much to it. Like I said, it's just a foreground image, so it doesn't have to be too complex. So it's a good thing. I don't think I could do too complex right now. I'm really, really tired. Today was my second day of going in at 4 a.m. and it wasn't bad. You know, there's a lot to do, and 4 hours just flies by like you wouldn't believe. Hey Todd, how's it going, man? Glad you were able to join this time. Are you enjoying your visit to the to our Sunshine State? Jason's here. Hey, Jason, we did briefly pick on you, so just stopping by to say hi, and then you're abandoning me, huh? I bet. That's all right. I know you probably got work to do and little people and so forth. Oh. Oh, so you're doing it while you're driving, huh? Very nice. Yeah, Avery's going to stream right after me, which will be pretty cool. I'm going to watch for as long as I can, then I got to go to sleep. I got to get some rest. But I have laundry I have to do tonight or I'm going to be screwed tomorrow, so I have to be up at least until that's done. Alright. Avery, you going to be working on hero stuff, or you got other plans for this evening? Alright. like I said before, this panel doesn't have to be. Okay, cool, hero stuff. Even better. This panel doesn't have to be too complex, 'cause like I said, it's very small, and it's just the immediate foreground of the panel we worked on yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday, right? Yeah, my days are so blending together. Alright, that's good. Oh, you know what? I forgot to record. Oh well, that's alright. Hello, dear. Okay, I'll deal with this shortly.
Try not to interrupt your thing.
Nope, nope, you're fine. There we go, that looks a little bit better. Oops, I need to switch around this reference so I can see it. My wife was just handing me my dog's new medication. He has to take some medication for the next few weeks because the boy's not feeling too good, so I was afraid it was going to be old age. The vet would tell us it's just old age, but nope, he's actually got an issue. It's actually something that's happened to him before. It's a infection that he has in his spine. He had it when he was younger. The vet said that usually it's one of those things that comes back often with the smaller breeds of dogs, but the fact that it didn't come back for almost 6 years is actually a good sign. So we will give him his meds, and he will feel better in a jiffy. I think he knows I'm talking about him. He's over there lying down on his pillow, you know, keeping an eye on me. That's kind of his job. He does it well. Yeah, no, none of you guys. You know, it's funny. I got 3 friends on the stream, and I don't think any of them own pets. That's okay. It's alright. Trust me, between me and Mike, we own enough for everybody on the stream, so. Mike's new kittens are absolutely adorable. They've gotten opportunities to explore the house more while we're not home. And they have found some type of new hiding spot that we're not sure exactly where it's at, because we've come home and can't find them, and then all of a sudden they'll pop out of one of the back bedrooms or whatnot, and it's pretty funny. But they are doing perfectly fine with Charlie. He's kind of gotten used to him. And why would you? Why would you what? Own a pet? Probably. That's probably what he's asking. Ugh. Pets are wonderful things, you know? They're wonderful things to have around. for all those out there in YouTube land, Avery and I have talked about him owning pets many, many times, and I know how much he hates the idea. So I'm just teasing him. I won't tease him no more, so. And Todd's allergic, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he's deathly allergic, but... Actually, there was a funny story from our high school days in regards to Todd and his allergy towards dogs. Back when I was dating my wife, Jennifer, we, for some reason, Todd was with me, and we were heading over to her house to pick. I think we were there to pick her up, and we got there, and he's like, "Dude, I can't go in the house. They have a dog." And I said, "Well, yeah, they have a dog." He said, "No, I can't go in the house." And I said, "You can't even go in for just a minute?" And he's like, "Nope, can't do it." And I said, "All right, fine. How about we just wait out in the garage?" I said, "Her dad's got a dartboard in the garage. We can just, play darts or something." He's like, "Nope. Dog hair in the garage. Cannot do that." And I said, "All right, fine." And at the time, I had a skateboard. Some of you guys know where this story's going, but it gets better. I had a skateboard in my car at the time, and I said, "Hey, I got an idea." So I went into the garage, and I grabbed one of the metal tip darts from the dartboard, and I said, "Todd, hey, I got an idea for a new game. Here's what we'll do: is you hold the skateboard up like a shield, and I'll throw the dart." And yeah, well, I'm discussing them now. Nobody's listening anyway. Nobody's paying attention. And so the idea was, you hold up the skateboard, kind of like a shield, and the other person throws the dart, and you thunk it into the shield. And it was a cool game we decided to play. And we went back and forth a couple times, and it was cool. It worked out. It was pretty cool because they were very, very sharp darts. He had like a really professional type dartboard in the garage, and I got this great idea to. I held up the skateboard and said, "No. I didn't hold it up. I held it by my side, and I said, 'Now throw the dart real fast at me, Todd.'" He said, "But you don't." And I said, "Don't worry, I'll go whoosh, and I'll throw up the skateboard and stop the dart, and it'll be really cool." And he said, "Okay." So whenever I tell the story, I say I always remember it in slow motion, because he literally reeled back and threw the dart like he was throwing a baseball. And needless to say, I never even moved the skateboard, never even got it anywhere close to where the dart was coming. And he hit me directly in the chest with this metal tip dart, and sunk right into my chest. And the funniest part of this whole story, I mean, not that that's funny, it's something nobody should do, no child out there should be playing with darts this way, is that his reaction was, because I went right down to one knee, and Todd's reaction was, "Oh my God, Jennifer's gonna kill me." And turns out I was okay. The dart did get embedded in my chest, which my mother later yelled at me for taking it out, but I yanked the thing out. And there was just a little bit of blood, not a lot, and once again, children playing, and well, we weren't children, we were teenagers, playing really stupid games and surviving. But oh well. Funny thing is I always thought to myself, what stupid thing are my kids gonna do? And they never did anything that bad. They never did anything. My son did one time get into a car accident where he bumped the person in front of him, and then he pulled over into the turn lane on University Boulevard, got out of the car to go check on the other person, and left the van running, and shut the door and locked himself out of the car with the van running. That was pretty funny. Luckily, they didn't get too far away from home, so I was able to actually. This is when Mike and Ayla were driving to school each morning. He would drive her, drop her off, and then he would go to school. And luckily, they weren't far away, and I was able to walk to them with the extra set of keys. But the lady that they hit was like, "I got to get to work. I got to go," so she left. Mike's car was stranded in the middle of University Boulevard with the engine running. Yeah, well, we were pretty dumb, I think. Well, I guess really I should only speak for myself. I was pretty dumb in my teenage years. It's one of the reasons why I was 19, married, and had a kid. Pretty dumb. At least I didn't try snorting a condom. That's totally new. I don't know if you guys heard about that one. That one's pretty crazy. Let's see. We're going to add some smudging and smearing. A little bit. Doesn't need a lot. This character is supposed to be like a not a homeless person, but a penniless monk, a traveling monk that wears rags with ropes and so forth. Probably taking a vow of poverty at some point. It's gonna be good. Oh, damn. Sorry. Oh, I don't mean to yawn so loud, but man, I'm just not used to the hours yet. I keep pushing it later and later in the evening, going to bed, so I think last night I went to bed around 9, but I didn't get to sleep till 10, and then I was up at 3. Actually, we were up at midnight because Charlie had to go outside. The issue he's got with his back is it hurts him to bend in certain ways, and jumping up is one of those ways that hurts. So he can't jump back up into the bed comfortably, so what he does is he jumps down, demands to go outside, goes outside, and then when it's time to come back in, he whines and whines and whines until somebody actually lifts him up into the bed. Pretty sad, huh? Alright. This panel is just about done. You know, the more I look at it, the more I like the smudging on his face. It actually, gives him a little bit of shadow and shading, and there's not any smudging on this drawing of him face-wise, which I actually like that, so I may add a little bit of smudging to this one. Just to yeah, that actually works out good. That's something I probably should have done when I drew this picture, but that's okay. Nobody's perfect, especially not me. A lot of this art stuff is still experimental. Yeah, I know, Avery, I know. He's already got his shot. He had an antibiotic shot, and he's got a pill. I think he's got a pill he's got to take, and then a liquid that he's got to take, and he's not allowed to go out. He's not allowed to go running. He can go for walks, but he's not allowed to run, so he's not going to be happy about that because, as everybody knows, he loves to chase his ball. It gives him a little bit more character, I think. I'll rescan this and reuse this because I kind of like the smudging on the outer area. That actually works out good. Alright. That's 2 panels down, and the third one, I don't think I actually finished laying out the third one. I did a quick rough of it, and I didn't put it on the page. It's not actually even going to fit. I'm going to have to use a bigger piece of paper. That's okay. That's why we have lots of different pieces of paper. Yeah, in case anybody wondered what kind of paper I use, I like the Canson Bristol. I like the recycled one, the green one. There's another one that they have out that's popular, is the orange one. I think this one is a better quality when it comes to the whiteness. If you look at the orange one and the green one under like fluorescent lights at a convention, the orange one looks darker, and it just doesn't work. The green one, the recycled one, is a brighter white. That's just the one I prefer. And for anybody out there looking to buy it, not Walmart, Michaels is the one that carries the green one. Hobby Lobby carries the orange one, which, like I said, not a fan of the orange one. Alright, I just scribbled this layout really quick. I'll fill in the details as we go along. So you're all actually getting a chance to see the whole process, you know? Start to finish. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I had to record a new video where I had to be on camera. I have to do another one for the Kickstarter, so I have the curtain up behind me, and it drapes all the way down to the floor. And the kittens, for some reason, just absolutely love playing hide and go seek with each other around the curtain. So right now they're right behind me. I can hear their little foot. It's just funny. These guys are adorable. I think Mike did good. He picked out a couple that we're fairly certain they're brothers. We're not 100% certain, but I think my wife said the paperwork said they were, which that's cool. The paperwork did say that they should be adopted together, and neither Mike nor Jen had a problem with that, so. Hey, you. That would be my wife's cat. His name is Benji. He's the gray one. He's the gray tabby. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Last time I showed you all the cats, they didn't have names yet. Their names are Benji and Poe. One of my son's all-time favorite stories is The Raven from Edgar Allan Poe. So his full name is Edgar Allan Poe, but we just call him Poe. He's the black cat. Charlie's not really a fan of Poe's. Poe's kind of scared of Charlie, and it's kind of funny. Benji's not scared of him at all. As a matter of fact, Benji comes up and eats right out of Charlie's bowl, and Charlie's like, yeah, okay, whatever. He used to share his meals with Mike's older kitten, who passed away many years ago, Elvis. And Charlie and Elvis used to be good buddies, but they fought all the time, like cats and dogs. It was really funny to watch them. And they used to share the same bowl, dinner-wise, food-wise, so Charlie's used to having a kitten around, or a cat around, so well. It's my wife reminding me how many hours I have before I have to wake up. Not very many, but that's okay. Yes, Jason, thank you for chiming in on that, but no, he's named Poe after Edgar Allan. That's like Ayla is named after the character from Clan of the Cave Bear, not Ayla Sakura from Star Wars. Which I think would have been cool had that character even been introduced before then, but no, she was not named after a Star Wars character. You could tell people she was, but it's not true. I don't need you anybody. I promise I won't sing. No, I understand that, Avery. I understand that. But one of the things, no matter what they do and what people say, and it's never, ever, ever, ever going to kill my enjoyment of the other movies that I grew up with. So even if they make a crappy movie now, it's still not going to change my love of Star Wars and everything Star Wars related. So nope, 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 nope. I am looking forward to seeing Solo, as Avery would say. So, but then once again, remember, having the son work at the theater means I get to see it for free. So, no matter what, you know. po' boy sandwiches. That's funny. Jason's on a roll tonight. So you guys got a little special look into my process. From usually what I do. Yeah, that's true. I really think, Avery, I really think you need to start doing, oh, bye Jason, you're probably already gone. I really think you should do over-the-top, positive, sarcastic movie reviews, especially of Star Wars, to the point where you're completely over the top positive reviews. I think that would be hilarious. You know, if I was funny, I would do it, but I'm not funny, as I've been told numerous times by both Michael and yourself. Okay. You can start a whole new genre of YouTube videos. And you know, it's not like you don't have enough access to movies. I mean, you have my entire Vudu library, which I am almost absolutely positive you can find some really, really crappy movies in there to just rip apart and make fun of. I got one for you. The Baywatch movie. You need to watch that and then do a glowing, sarcastic, I love this movie so much review. That would be hilarious. Baywatch. I got a lot of stinkers in my Vudu library, so there's a lot of stuff in there you could do reviews of. I think that would be hilarious. No maybe. Do it. Do it. Do it. I would love to see it. You can make one, and if you like it, make more. If not, you know, what did you lose, you know? There's a growing desire for Star Wars Star Wars movie YouTube videos, especially ones that make fun of them. As you could tell by DNC and Ethan and so forth. You know, it's a potentially, I was going to say untapped market, but truthfully, it's out there. Okay. When I digitally do this one, I'm going to have to actually lower this down a little bit because he's supposed to be even with the character, but I drew it higher. It's okay. That's what the computer's for. The computer's for making life easier. Why is my dog barking? He's probably barking at the kittens. They're doing something he doesn't like. It's not unusual. Alright, I'm going to clean this one up a little bit. I'm happy with it enough. This panel is actually the bottom of the next page that I'm doing, where originally there was supposed to be just a panel with Hero and Peng talking, and then you saw this panel where he's exhausted and laying down the scale, the mirror scale, and I decided that instead of telling what happened, I'm actually going to show it. So there's actually going to be a double panel above him where the dragon is like crashing down to the ground, and you'll see a very small like silhouette of him in this exact pose, giving you an idea of the size difference between the two, the dragon and the character, and explaining the dialogue will explain what actually happened, but I think visually seeing it will be kind of cool too. Rubbing with my finger, rubbing with. All right. Okay, I think I'm happy with this panel. I'm going to scan these. Nope, you know what? I'm not even going to scan them in tonight. I'm going to work on it tomorrow because I got to go to sleep soon. It's just what happens when you're a hard-working man, you know? But, so I did 3 panels this evening. This was kind of a cheat panel. This is the next panel, and then this is the bottom panel for the next page after this. And then I also did a little update on this. So that's it for me for tonight. I'm done. 42 minutes, that's more than enough. But I appreciate you all coming by and checking it out. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Avery. Anybody else out there listening, thank you all for checking it out. And I will make a speed video of all the drawing, or at least most of the drawing. I missed the first panel, but I will be I'll be working. I'll make that video available tomorrow. So, do you really want to go? Anyone else down here? I go for it, Avery. 100%. I totally support you if you want to do it. I think it would be awesome. I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be tongue-in-cheek, and it would be hilarious. And I think a lot of people would get a kick out of it. You would gain so many new subscribers because of it. Alright, everybody, I appreciate you checking in, and we will do this again. What's the next date? Friday, April 6th, 7:30 p.m. We'll start another, and we'll do the double page, or not the double panel panel. The double panel. That sounds stupid. Ah, well. Alright, everybody, appreciate you checking in.